5 years ago, a Pan-African news channel was born. The mission was simple: respond to people's search for an independent news outlet for the continent. 5 years on, we still stand by that mission. And to celebrate our 5th anniversary, we have a special program lineup, including conversations with key newsmakers from health, politics, business, culture, sports. We've got you covered. Now, let's bring in one of such figures from the world of sports. Kwesi Frimpong is a Dutch-Ghanaian Olympian. In 2018, the international athlete made history, becoming the first skeleton athlete from Ghana. He joins us from Utah in the United States. Kwesi, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me on the show.
So, bobsled and skeleton isn't a very famous sport on the African continent. What do you think has led to the poor development of that particular sport in Africa?
Well, we don't have snow in Africa, definitely not in Ghana. And obviously, to be able to recruit the right athletes, to be able to get on the sport, to have the right board members, part of federation, to have the government support, it's a teamwork that needs to be put together in the right direction to be able to have athletes train in such an untraditional sport.
You represented Ghana at the 2018 Olympics, first for the West African nation. What's the current state of bobsled and skeleton since you competed?
We have definitely been making some improvement. Obviously, for me personally, I've been making improvement as not an athlete, not only participating in the sport, but actually competing and doing well. For example, becoming Africa's first ever skeleton athlete who won a competition. And furthermore, we have Gambia now competing. We have Nigeria still competing. We have South Africa. And we also have somebody from Togo competing as well. So there's progress being made. You haven't heard a lot, but there are things happening.
As a stakeholder, how are you working to increase enthusiasm among governments and the wider, African population?
Personally, I continue to share my competition, my training, my races. The great thing about social media is that you can reach a lot of people in Africa as well. So many great response from, especially from Ghana, from people who want to be part of the sport. But also, I've been getting support from the Ghana National Gas Company, which is huge to have an African or a company from Ghana support a winter sport. It shows definitely that there's some attention. It shows that there is a good future for winter sport in Africa. And also, the Ghana Olympic Committee supported me through an IOC scholarship as well.
And even despite those little successes, what's the bigger goal, you think?
The bigger goal is to get more people in winter sport all over Africa. That's something that I'm passionate about, to get more people involved. It's not that easy. It's a very expensive sport. It's a very specialized sport. So we need to put things in the right place to be able to succeed in that. For me personally, I'm training for the 2022 Winter Olympic Games, where I hope to compete and do well for Africa and perhaps bring in Africa's first ever Winter Olympic Games medal.
And finally, where do you see that sport on the continent in, let's say, the next 5 years? And what's needed to bring that into fruition?
Leading into the 2022 Olympics, the criteria for the Olympics has totally changed. There's no more continental representation spot for Africa, which means we have to qualify the same as some of these big nations, which is going to make it very tough, but continue to keep working hard, like Gambia, Ghana, and Nigeria working hard to make it happen. And obviously the next Olympics are going to be in Italy, in Cortina in 2026. We hope to have more athletes compete on a higher level from the African continent at that Olympic Games.
Thank you. And keep watching Africa News.